The first memory is Anders Claesson, and he started elaborating around the thoughts of making this project with a lot of suppliers and utilizing really the competence of all of the suppliers, and how we could, do something unique. We brought in a SåNätt car in one of the initial workshops as a kind of a teaser. It's a lightweight car. It has a lot of integration functions in it, which we were trying to emphasize when developing. And then we had a lot of discussions back and forth and kind of closed it in on the SåNätt name. I mean, there was an invitation going out to the Scandinavian Automotive Supplier Association on, we're going to initiate this project. Do you want to be involved? Do you have the ideas? Are you interested? The reaction was basically that, why hasn't this been done before? Everybody wants to be involved from the beginning, and they were really enthusiastic, and that was the reaction we wanted.
And we started with a workshop at Innovatum in summertime 2010.
Where we had some really good project meetings, getting the team together, talking about different things, not only the car as such, but the car in society. It was really wild ideas to start with.
And came up with roughly 300 ideas about lightweight.
Innovatum's role is in such programs to help the partners come together and having the role to the finance organization, in this case Vinnova and FFI.
The main target is to set up a sustainable transport and traffic system in Sweden in terms of energy, climate and traffic safety. It's very important for the Swedish government to support smaller companies within the country.
Think about all those small and medium-sized enterprises. Those companies need aid so they can continue to work with research and development themselves.
Our role is to finance. It's a joint program in between 3 different Sweden agencies and the automotive industry.
Research programs are extremely important because we need to find strong business alternatives for the future.
Well, when it comes to the environment, of course, lightweight is always a focus on. But for the future, we also see a big interest in reducing the amount of materials.
One thing you realized pretty soon in this project was that people get more and more trust in each other.
We saw that we were going to be so many partners in the project, so that we're going to need somebody to look over us so that we actually can work. So that's why we brought in Annie Tysk there from Skövde.
It sounded really interesting to be a social psychologist among technicians. Collaboration from my point of view is having a motivation and an engagement to what you're doing, and it's a difference between just taking part in a working team physical and being there mentally.
Therefore, in this project, we have tried to ask ourselves what could be the most important needs to address, and therefore try to find new solutions.
This led the whole SåNätt program to much bigger integration.
We created these quite well-balanced groups where the OEM was just one role, one person, and all of the suppliers were equally distributed throughout the group. And I think that is one of the essentials, that even the smallest supplier that's been part of the project has contributed tremendously to each of the concepts.
I think the SåNätt project can serve as a truly good example of showing collaboration across borders, across several disciplines of society, university, academia, suppliers and OEMs.
Because this is very important for Sweden, that we continue to work with research and development, supported from the government in this way. And this is a good example that brings companies together.
I feel that the SåNätt project has been truly inspirational and very exciting.
We really think that it will run out into a future business, that the partners can work together.
I hope this way of thinking can be, if not industry standard in Sweden, so at least influencing the way we work in the future.
There's no question about it. This has been a tremendous fun project, and it's going to be very interesting to see how we can look back at this project in 10 years and see what we contributed to.